So it seems that a lot of you were not very happy with last week's reaction. So I hope that I am a little bit more positive in this reaction. Unless it's a bad episode, then I will be as critical as I want to be. Hey guys, Callum here and welcome back to the channel, and today we are continuing our Series 12 Doctor Who reactions with today, Fugitive of the Judoon. Before we get started, make sure you go and follow me on Twitter at Callum R. Flynn, and also to go and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/EDITRON. So today, last week we reacted to Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, and a lot of you, not everybody, but a lot of you were not happy with my reaction because I was either too negative or had a bad vibe about it. I just want to let everyone know that, keep in mind, I thought that episode has been the best episode of the series so far, and that I liked it for what it was. I didn't think it was amazing or anything, but I liked it. It had a few not a few, it had quite a amount of problems in terms of pacing and the villain and companions being like bland as they ever are, but I liked it. I've actually rewatched it since then and I actually do like it, so I'm bumping it up to a 7, but from a 6.5. So yeah, but yeah, just keep in mind that I like to make jokes. You don't have to take them super seriously. If you don't like the vibe I'm giving off, keep in mind that I'm just trying to have a good time with the episode and I might still like it, you know. And also I made a mistake that I thought Edison wasn't a historical figure. I don't know why. It just literally, my brain was iffy that day. Just wasn't a few couple stuff, but it happens. We're human. We sometimes make errors and stuff like that, but I still hold all my criticisms of the episode because I think they're actually quite valid. But yeah, so today we are reacting to Fugitive of the Judoon, which is written by Vinay Patel, who wrote Demons of the Punjab, but it's also co-written with Chris Chibnall as well. So I'm assuming what this episode is going to be is that this is an episode which is a pretty bog standard Doctor Who episode. It'll have a plot, it'll have monsters and stuff like that. We'll see if it's good. But I think it also will contain some lore for the series. I think it will either contain a bit of information on the Timeless Child or something big is going to happen, because Doctor Who Twitter has been sort of hinting that something's going to happen, which I don't like because now I know to expect something, and if it doesn't live up to that, then I'm going to be quite disappointed and be quite sour on the episode. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Fugitive of the Judoon. Fugitive of the Judoon by that guy and that guy. Time. Toast, butter, egg. The most important things in the universe.
There's an image.
There's an image.
Have a great day.
What I'm finding, there's a habit coming this series. Have you guys noticed that the way it cuts, the continuity isn't fantastic? It's a bit jarring, that's all I'm saying. We're seeing how our day-to-day goes, and it's going to go like that, and it's going to be all depressing. No, it's the Judoon. You can tell because it's the same ship.
The Master.
Why would you do that?
Because Sarvan took him. Yes, they transported him to their dimension and I can't get there in the TARDIS, but I thought if he escaped, I could track him. There's no sign.
I may be iffy on this series so far, but the Master theme is so fucking good.
Where else?
No. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm actually feeling something. I'm feeling that she's actually getting into the role properly. That was actually really good. But what are they actually looking for? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I'm assuming it's the guy from the beginning of the episode.
Language human.
What's this?
No, they say language assimilated. Earth English.
What is the matter with you? Why didn't you let it go?
You want to take this outside?
Stop asking me that every time I come in here for a latte. You
Through here.
What are you doing in my kitchen? You big lump.
Oh, don't. Well, you're dead now.
Sentence execution.
You tell me right now.
Someone trying to disguise as human to live his life, or he did something. I think this is the Master's TARDIS from the trailer. I feel like it is. Yeah, I think the Master's gonna show up since Jodie brought.
Don't move.
Oh.
Seriously, if you even flinch,
Whoa!
trust me.
It's Captain Jack! Wait, why is Captain Jack back? And is this his Why is Captain Jack back? Oh my god, I'm happy, I'm very happy, but please don't fucking ruin him.
You miss me, right?
Oh no! Captain thinks it's the Doctor. Oh no!
How you been, Doctor?
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Okay, so Captain Jack is back. Wow, okay.
Bunch of alien police outside. They're pointing
So
a
that's
highly
what
dangerous
Chris has
cannon at this
done.
flat and they'll fire it in about,
Interesting. It'd be interesting what they
I
do,
might be able to stop them, but I need
but
to.
please don't ruin him, please.
So you need to let us in.
I'm begging you. It's the only thing I have. It's RTD. Good story. Please don't ruin him.
Or as good as they say. A few battles going on around
I'm
us.
wondering if Gwen's gonna show up. Also,
You're not just kidding me. You're really not.
I haven't watched Torchwood. I know what happens, but I haven't watched it.
The future of the universe is at stake.
Not he, she.
This I gotta see.
That's actually quite funny. You know what? That's actually quite funny.
Police officer, I speak their language at a bit of stalling by time to get them away. Then we can come inside with them and.
Hey, Yaz using her police skills.
You obviously
Finally.
do because it's-
I'm sorry it has to end this way. You got so close to escaping. Faithful companion.
Okay. Guess we're not really gonna learn much about him now. Maybe. I don't know. We might.
Clear. That is a violation of your.
Fugitive positive.
Oh. She's the fugitive, not him. What the hell just happened?
Yeah, I do.
One thing that is bugging me that this actress isn't that good. She's a bit iffy.
Lighthouse.
Her delivery isn't great. There's been quite a poor amount of actors this series.
Beware the lone Cyberman.
The Lone Cyberman.
You don't know what a Cyberman is yet, do you?
Oh, they are coming for me always. The nanogenes.
Oh, nanogenes.
I gotta. Don't give it what it wants. At all costs. Tell her.
We've lost him.
Don't give the Lone Cyberman what it wants. That, I'm assuming, was about... That was Chris's
But they chose to live in a disused
participation in the story.
lighthouse.
Break. Oh, that's the glass Lee was on about in the text. I know that sound. Hold on. I'll wait for it to be revealed. And if I say what I think it is... No. No. She's the Doctor.
Let me take it from the top. Hello, I'm the Doctor.
Oh my god, Chibnall.
I'm a traveler in space and time. And that thing.
Do not tell me the rumor is true.
Time and relative dimension
No.
in space.
Is the rumor actually true? Oh my god, is the rumor actually true?
Now,
No. If she before Hartnell? Is she before Hartnell?
can't you don't? You're in my future, not the other way round.
I've never been anything like you. Trust me, I'd remember, especially that shirt.
So would I if I'd ever been you, which I haven't.
What?
Hold on.
That mean?
Hold on.
Makes sense.
Hold on.
Doing that.
Is she from another
Brain.
Is she from another reality. If she's from another reality, then that's fine. I swear, if she is from this reality, from before Hartnell, I'm gonna lose my mind.
See, I know why you want her. You've got a contract, fair enough, but you want her dead because she left her job.
Shut up.
Is that what she told you?
Really?
Are they working for the Time Lords or something of that?
Told you to.
Scam me.
Oh God, I'm not into this. I'm not into this. I'm getting law-changing vibes.
It'll destroy the time streams before you get anywhere near Gallifrey.
What did you say?
They're working for the Time Lords.
In my time, Gallifrey doesn't exist. It's gone.
They have to be from another reality. That's the only way this works. They have to be from another reality. Please be from another reality. I'm not even talking properly. Contact. Gallifrey destroyed. What? Who just killed her?
You knew that would happen. You sabotaged the gun.
I told her not to do it. I begged her not to fire.
But you knew she would.
Flat. How's that?
You can't be me. I know what I've done. I know my own life.
One of us has to be wrong.
Remember when the other master said that it was all built on lies?
The Judoon things are gone.
You're never gonna guess what happened to us.
Captain Jack Harkness said hello.
What? You counted up there with the Daleks.
Oh, I can't wait to meet them then.
Future.
It was Ruth.
It was Ruth. But Ruth was me.
What? What are you talking about?
Time is swirling around me. The Master, Captain Jack Harkness, Ruth. Something's coming for me.
You're the woman that brought us together. The woman that saved us and loads of other people. You're the Doctor.
Because we're your mates.
Well, not just mates. Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say fam. Say family.
So,
Let's go.
Introducing J. Martin as the Doctor. Okay, so that was Fugitive of the Judoon. And that was a crazy ride of emotions. But not like oh my God, that was so. Yeah, that was just crazy. That legit was just crazy. That was insane. I did not expect that much to be clustered into a 50-minute episode. How long was this? Yeah, it was 50 minutes. Man, that was madness. That was utter madness. So the plot was that there's a fugitive on Earth, and you think it's going to be Lee, but they subvert your expectations, and it's actually Ruth. So what is Ruth? She's the Doctor from her past, meaning before Hartnell. So I'm going to tell you what the rumour was, because I mentioned this in episode 1. So the rumour was that the Doctor actually had a previous regeneration cycle before Hartnell. I don't know in detail, but I know that's the rumour that was. And it looks like it's actually true. The thing that they can do to not ruin the classic series, or just the whole show since day one, to not retcon everything, is that if it's from another universe, all this is time bending on itself, mixing things up and changing things. That's the way I see it. But then I feel it's going to be something to do with the Time Lords, because of what the Masters said. They're built on the lives of the Timeless Child. So does this have anything to do with the Timeless Child? But then Jack comes in. Captain Jack Harkness is back, by the way. John Barrowman was good. He was actually good. It was nice to actually see him again. You know, a memory of what Doctor Who used to be when it was at its best with RTD Doctor Who. And him talked about the lone Cybermen, how it needs something from the Doctor, and the Doctor should not give it what it wants at any cost. So that's obviously going to do with the finale, I assume, since we already know the Cybermen are coming back. So that's, oh god, there's so much in this episode. There's so much. But it's all speculation. We don't know what. If you notice in that reaction, I wasn't particularly happy with the reveal of the Doctor being Ruth, because I am worried that this is going to retcon the whole show. Like I said, God, if it actually is before Harnell, I'm not going to be happy. I'm really not, because that retcons the whole show, retcons the whole meaning of the show. The only way I can see it happening is either time is bending and messing around and it's going all wrong, or they're from another reality and it's blending into one. That's the only way I can see this actually working. For the episode itself, I think it was just very chaotic. I don't think it was paced very well. I think it was written particularly fine, but I think the pacing was crazy. I think the pacing was all over the place, you know? So and the contractors were Gallifreyan, that one was, who then died. The Doctor caused her death, which doesn't sit well with me, particularly well. God, it's so odd. As an episode itself, this was such a, this is what the Doctor is leading in, no, this is what the series is leading towards episode. That's what this episode really was. It wasn't really a singular plot episode with some little bits here and there. No, this was literally just an extremely important episode. This is a vital episode, which is something to talk about, yes, but I don't know where it's going. Am I excited? I'm interested to know what actually happens, but I'm worried for the resolution of it. I'm worried for what this arc is leading to, as I mentioned. So the Cybermen has got something to do. I don't know. There's so much. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? My prediction is, I have a feeling that this whole two Doctor thing is going to be resolved next series, and that the Cybermen thing is going to be resolved at the end of this series. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that's what Chibnall's doing. Oh, it's going to go all the way to the 60th, so we have to wait 3 years. Something like that. God, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Also, the companions were pretty basic, though they had actually decent scenes with Jack, so they did something. Yaz did some police work, so that was fine. And also, the first scene and the last scene, I really liked. I really liked the first scene, actually. I think Jodie was actually pretty good in that scene. But she was also herself for the rest of the episode. And I think a lot of you already realise I'm not a fan of her Doctor. I think she's the worst Doctor because there's nothing for me to latch onto. There's a little bit now, but when it's just a normal episode and she's doing her quips, she's doing her discovery of the plot, going along with it, trying to work it out, it's not subtle. It's very upfront and centre and in your face in a sense. And I don't like that. I just don't like how she bounces off the plot and bounces off the writing and stuff. I don't think the writing for her is that great. So, yeah, it's just not great. But this is very action-packed. Honestly, this is an episode that is going to either age well or badly over time. I don't know what to think about this episode now. I really don't. Was it exciting? Yes. What do I think about it? I have no idea how to feel about this episode. I'm both excited but scared. That's how to describe it. So what ranking would I actually give it? Do I think this is the best of the series? No. I think Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror was better because I thought it was a very coherent plot, but it had a lot of problems. Do I think it's better than Spyfall? It's definitely better than Orphan 55. Though I would rather watch Orphan 55 again than Spyfall. I know that's a very hot take, but I don't like Spyfall. Yeah, I think it's better than those two stories, so I'm probably going to give this a 6.5 out of 10, but that with an asterisk, meaning it will absolutely change depending on how these stories go. It will absolutely change on how these story arcs are resolved, because it's so leaning on that. It's so important to that. So yeah. Also, the nanogenes were back, so that's a reference to Empty Child, the Doctor Dances. They love referencing. There's a lot of references in this era of the show. Almost annoyingly. There's too many. Just a few. We'll just sprinkle a few here and there. But yeah, 6.5 out of 10. A very intriguing episode, but it's going to age either better or poorly over time. And that's really how I feel about it. Was it reaction worthy? Yeah, it was reaction worthy. I'm just worried for how it's going to go. That's the only way you can see it. If it's time messing up, or it's, I would say, time messing up or alternate reality. That's the only way I can see it, because they seem to think it actually might be. I think it will be alternate reality, because they had no idea that Gallifrey was destroyed. So it must be something like that. I have a feeling that's what it's going to go. I hope, and I'm begging Chibble not to retcon the whole show, that this is not like canon, that this always was a thing. This is just time being all messed up. That's what I'm hoping this is, and that's what I think it's going to go. I'm putting a lot of faith into Chibnall, but I think that's the way it's going to go, from their reaction to Gallifrey being destroyed, that they had no idea about it, and they're in this universe. So I think that's what it is, either time messing up or their alternate reality from another universe. It's just, this episode is totally going to depend on how the show continues. I keep saying that, I keep repeating myself, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode, what you liked and disliked about it. I love how not even the craziest thing about this episode was Captain Jack returning. That's insane to me. That's so insane to me. So yeah, that was it. And I'll see you guys next time for episode 6 of Series 12 of Doctor Who. I'll see you then. That was fucking crazy.